Good day, how are you all guys? Yes, in this video I review a watch that was just released by Casio in May 2022, the Casio WS1400H. By the way, if you are new to this channel, please support us by clicking the subscribe button. Thanks. As of now, there are 4 variants, the 1AV, 1BV, 3AV and 4AV. In this video, I've got the 1BV silver body with negative display. And why did I choose this variant? Well, the color pattern is unique with brick red accents on the water resist marking and 10 years battery. And at first glance, the colors looks like the X-Wing fighter, the Rebel Alliance plane in Star Wars. What do you think? Okay, back to the review. The key features of this watch are 100 meters water resist, 10 years battery, countdown timer, and the main feature of this series is 60 lap memory, perfect for runners. The battery is CR2025 and accuracy is about 30 seconds per month with calendars up to 2099. We will include the other details in the description. The shape of the case looks like the GShock but with some differences. There are decorative bolts on the left and right, and then the bezel is made of hard resin, more like plastic, not a rubber like shockproof resin. And then the start, stop and reset button is on the bottom bezel, and no buttons on the bottom right side. For the dimensions, 47.2mm long, 44.5mm wide, and the thickness is 13.4mm. And total weight is 43 grams, so it's about the same size as DW5600, but 10 grams lighter. Now let's take a look in more details. The case or bezel is made of resin material, but again it's not elastic or shockproof like the GShock series, but more like a plastic one. The crystal is resin, not mineral glass, so it's prone to scratches, and the position is just slightly protected by the top and bottom bezels. The buttons are made of resin in the shape of a box, and on the left side there are 2 buttons, adjust and mode, and this is the top right side, only 1 button, light, and on the bottom bezel it has 2 buttons, start, stop and lap or reset. And this is the connection position from the body to the strap, quite nice even though not tight, more or less as expected from the price. The light button position is nice, top right meets with the index finger. It's just that the surface has no texture, while the start, stop and reset button may need a little time to get used to the position. For the back, as usual, a stainless steel backplate with 4 screws. Here the specifications are engraved. The movement or module is 3511, the watch series, spec water resist 10 bars or 100 meters, and location of manufacturing. Well, with this 10 bar water resist or 100 meters, this watch can be used for many conditions, from water splash, rain to swimming and even snorkeling. The straps are polyurethane or PUR resins with lug width 18 millimeters, installation with spring bars, and the access is from the button. For strap details, this is the buckle side, and this is the tail side, and here is the buckle made of plastic, and this is the loop. The strap is thick, about the same thickness as AE1500 or DW291 or W735. For the strap, frankly, I think this is a new model. It's shaped like the W735 but narrower on the outside, so it's not interchangeable. For this variant 1BV, the bezel is silver, the indicator frame is silver, the panel frame is combination of black and gray, and there is a brick red marking accent. LCD layout on the top side, there is a day, month and date. And then at the top right, indicator for snooze, alarm, signal and recall. And below we have the AAP icon for AM and PM, hours, minutes and seconds. The digits are bold, so it's relatively easy to read even with negative display. Next, for the backlight or illuminator, it looks like this. Only 1 light on the left, which is enough, and there is afterglow, so it will stay on for 1.5 or 3 seconds, which can be adjusted. Continue to check the LCD, press together 3 buttons, adjust, mode and start stop. It might be a bit difficult for this position, but you can press start stop first using your index finger as an initial reference. Then press start stop, the next check screen will appear, and then press again start stop and the code 3768 will appear. Frankly, I don't understand what it means, usually module code, but what is this? I don't know. Maybe if you know, you can share it in the comments. Next, the available modes. First, of course, the timekeeping. To move from AM/PM to 24 hours, just press the start stop button at the bottom left. And then to set, you can press and hold adjust. Next, stopwatch mode. The start stop is at the bottom left, and then for the reset and lap is on the bottom right. Next is the lap memory. In this mode, we can display the previous stopwatch measurement recording up to 60 data, and it is very useful for those of you who like running. And then countdown timer mode. You can set the range from 1 minute to 24 hours. And then this one on the screen, I set it to 6 minutes. Next is alarm. There are 3 alarms with 1 snooze and hourly signal. And then dual time. For this one, you can press and hold adjust button to adjust the time. And then press mode once again, we are back to timekeeping. Now we will take a look inside the watch. Take off the strap first, then the backplate screws. I have used this watch for daily activities with splashes from faucets, showers and so on. Now we will see the condition behind the backplate. Okay, it's good, dry, no water coming in. And this is the inside of the backplate. As usual, this is the white speaker buzzer that makes the beep sound. And then the black rubber is the seal. Well, this is the module. Let's try to remove it. I usually pry from the side, but with buttons at the bottom, it's easier to pry from the bottom position. The module is nice, greatly built, typically a reliable Casio product. And this is the inside of the case, and this is the pusher button. It will return by itself if we press it. And these are all the components, from the straps, bezels, modules, backplates, rubber rings, bolts and spring bars. Awesome. Okay, now I put it back again, install the module, the backplate cover, and then put the strap back on. Time for wrist shot. As a reference, my wrist size is about 17.5 centimeters. The strap fits comfortably, although the connection to the case looks less interesting and the tail is a bit long. By its shape, this watch looks tough, strong, with size that is in the medium range, about 44 millimeters. So let's moving on to the pros and cons. For the pros, first, it has a cool style without being oversized. And then it is packed with features like water resist 100 meters, 10 years battery life, 3 alarms, countdown timer, stopwatch, and 60 lap memory. And then third, the build quality is okay, the strap is also good. And then fourth, the digits are quite bold and easy to read. And 5, it has a friendly pricing. On the other side, the crystal is as usual from resin material that is prone to scratches. And I also have some notes, not a big deal, but I think I have to inform it to you. First, personally I don't like the decorative bolt accents. And then the tail is a bit long. If the wrist size is below 17 centimeters, it might stick out. Overall, this watch is really cool with lots of feature and great pricing. It might be a good idea to compare head to head with the GShock GW1400E. What do you think? And this series could become a GShock killer, an interesting alternative with so many features: 100 meter water resist, 10 years battery, countdown timer, and 3 alarms at more affordable pricing. That's all for this review. Don't forget to subscribe, stay safe, have fun, see you again in the next one. Bye!